This is Martin Brossman and Greg Heyer, and we want to show you how to spot a fake profile on LinkedIn. Greg just found one in his group. Greg, would you talk about this?
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I run this large group called Lincoln to Triangle on LinkedIn.com. We got over 12,000 members. We're about to find a few spammers inside there, but one of them actually came and submitted a discussion just a couple days ago. So I want to show you real quick, how do you identify a fake profile on LinkedIn? So here, let's take a look at the screen here real quick. So here's her profile here. So you see this Candace H, and she went and submitted this discussion here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at her profile. All right. So clicking through, we're looking at her profile. So here's just a couple things that we want to point out to you here. And if I can get the damn thing, okay. All right, so first, look at that picture there. Man, that's a good picture. That's a really good picture. The lighting on it is great. It's all, it's just like almost too perfect, okay? So, you're going to see a few profiles like that too. Another thing too is that, let's look at here. It says Department Manager at Broadcast Services Incorporated.
So I said to Greg, let's call Broadcast Services and see if she's an employee there. Well, we called Broadcast Services, and what we found out is she's no employee there. They have a set number of employees. They've never heard of her. So we let them know we're going to send a note to the president that this person is using their company name in a false way on LinkedIn. Then we went over to, Tiny Eye. Can you show them that? So tell them about Tiny Eye.
So Tiny Eye, what Tiny Eye does, it allows you to take take an image, take a URL of an image, and then check to see if that photo has been used anywhere else. And what we found is that this particular photo has been found 32 different places across the web, and it gives you actually all of the URLs. So basically, what this is, it comes down to is this is stock photo. This is a stock photo. This is not somebody's profile picture. Okay, but let's go back real quick. Let's check this out here. So what we did is that we took, and how we figured out that she doesn't work for Broadcast Services. At first, she says that she's in Atlanta. That's a lie. She's not in Atlanta. She doesn't exist. So what we did is we went over to Google, and then we copied it and did a search. We did a search here up here for Broadcast Services. And we found the company, Broadcast Services.
A legitimate company.
It's a legitimate company. We found them. They're Broadcast Services Incorporated, okay? But here's the problem. So Broadcast Services is actually in Indianapolis. So we gave them a call, and as the story goes, they said, "Whoa, send us the information, please, and we'll get right on it." So we sent them an email, including LinkedIn's legal contact information, and send it over to them. All right.
Tell them what the LinkedIn legal. Tell them that email address if you find this, as a one-place report.
Like, this is too simple.
Right.
Legal at LinkedIn.com.
You got it.
Legal at LinkedIn.com.
That's right.
And they even have the mailing address. If you want to find it real quick, go to the user agreement button at the bottom of the page on LinkedIn and get it from there. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of the user agreement. All the information is right there. All right, let's go back over now. Real quick. There's a couple other things I want to show you here. First of all, it says what school did this person went to? It says North Carolina University. Wrong. There's no North Carolina University. There's a University of North Carolina, but there's no North Carolina University. I know. I live here. Okay. Another thing too. Look at all these other profiles that are in here.
We suspect that many of these are also bogus.
Like, I bet you if we went and checked this out on 10i.com, you would find all these pictures out here too. So now we have a list of all these fake profiles here on LinkedIn. I bet you there's a whole bunch more. Also, another thing too, look at all the groups. Okay? There's some groups that doesn't make sense. Why would someone who's in broadcast services in a department manager role be part of an Ubuntu group? That doesn't make sense. That means that basically this person's a spammer. All right? Why are they in a tax professionals group? It doesn't make sense. It's probably spamming. So some of them might be okay. It might seem to make sense. Fox Careers? Nah, that doesn't make sense. So basically, this is what you need to do to take and be careful and watch out for these fake profiles. If their company name does not link to a link inside of the LinkedIn's company directory, it's fake, or someone really doesn't know what they're doing.
And go online and check it.
And then, of course, always go back and Google.
Absolutely. Then take the company name, go online, and you can see if they actually exist in the company. It's valid to call a company and just say, I want to verify if you have an employee here or not. That's some legal information they can give out. We're seeing this a little bit more, and our goal is to get the word out so people realize that these type of fake profiles exist. We even have evidence that some groups are being built and sold on LinkedIn utilizing this. Watch for that in the future. We're on to you if you're doing this, and we want to help LinkedIn track these people in and remove them from LinkedIn.
All right. Thanks, guys.